If either one of them wins, A or B, 1 or 2, $10,593.30. The 3D horse on the road again, if he wins it will be $1765.60, and everyone here, or virtually everyone here, thinks he will. The 4E VACS Happy CRESS horse will pay $21,188.10, and Mr. DALRAE in from Chicago with Dave Magee will pay $8,474.10. Here's Bob Meyer with the call.
They're off. Doc's Fella tries for the lead on the road again towards the outside second. CARAMORE on the rail third. VACS Happy CRESS fourth. Mr. DALRAE trails the field fifth. Around the turn moving towards the backstretch. Doc's Fella in front by a length. On the road again second. Gap of 3 lengths. CARAMORE third. 2 lengths back to VACS Happy CRESS fourth. Mr. DALRAE fifth. Straightening out down the backstretch. Doc's Fella on the inside leads by a half length. On the road again now looking to drop in second. 5 lengths back to CARAMORE third. Quarter time is 28-2. At the paddock turn the first time, Doc's Fella in front by a length and a half. On the road again is dropped in second. 3 lengths back to CARAMORE third. Gap of 2 lengths. VACS Happy CRESS fourth. Length and a half back to Mr. DALRAE trailing the field fifth. As they come by the stands the first time, Doc's Fella out on top by a length and a quarter. On the road again second. CARAMORE third. VACS Happy CRESS fourth. Mr. DALRAE trails the field fifth. Approaching the half-mile pole, Doc's Fella in front by a length and a half. On the road again second. Halftime is 59-3. Around the clubhouse turn the final time. Doc's Fella maintains a length advantage. On the road again swings to the outside second. CARAMORE on the rail third. Mr. DALRAE up on the outside fourth. VACS Happy CRESS fifth. Down the backstretch, Doc's Fella leads by 3/4 of a length. On the road again right there alongside second. Gap of 2 lengths. Mr. DALRAE on the rim third. CARAMORE only inside fourth. VACS Happy CRESS fifth. Approaching the 3/4 pole, Doc's Fella on the inside, on the road again on the outside, head and head for the lead. 3/4, 1:28-3. Around the far turn, on the road again on the outside, gets the lead by a half length. Doc's Fella hangs tough on the rail second. Mr. DALRAE up on the outside third. CARAMORE on the rail fourth. VACS Happy CRESS fifth. They come the top of the stretch. On the road again out in the center of the track, clears the field by a length and a half. Doc's Fella second, Mr. DALRAE third. Through the stretch, on the road again by a length and a half, Mr. DALRAE coming at him. On the road again to Mr. DALRAE, on the road again, in front. Here's the finish. 3D on the road again. They win by about a length or so. 5F, Mr. DALRAE finishing second. We'll wait on the photo for the show spot. The mile in 1:56-3. And now let's get the official results from Stan Bergstein.
Last quarter, jiggity-jogging in 28 seconds, is on the road again. Pacer of the year last year, back in peak form, 260, 240, 210, number 3, letter D, owned by G&I Rumpel, the Blue Chip Partners, and the Road Group. Harry Polton trains and Buddy Gilmour drives. 5F, Mr. DALRAE, the older pacer of the year last year, second, 660, 210, and 2, letter B, Doc's Fella, New York's pride and joy, 210 to show. Let's get the inside. Oh, first, let's tell you that EABND pays $1,765.60 in tonight's OTB Pick 4. Now let's get the inside story from Buddy Gilmour. Well, the pacer of the year was in high gear tonight. Were you going for the lead, or were you just pushing Doc's Fella a little in the quarter?
Well, I thought he'd let me go, but then when I see he wasn't going, I stayed out there a little while because I didn't want him to get over the quarter like in 30 seconds. I mean, have to take the 2 hole. I figured, I'd send him down there a little bit because Doc's Fella's racing pretty good right now.
Well, then that second quarter in 31-2, does that concern you a little bit?
Yeah, that concerned me a little bit. That's pretty slow for them horses, but he sat in there pretty good.
I noticed that the 3/4 when Lachance started hacking away with the whip, I imagine you got to be feeling a little comfortable by then.
Well, halfway up the backstretch, I knew then, unless Mr. DALRAE come from behind me or something like that, because I knew I had him beat halfway up the backstretch.
Well, take a look here, Buddy, at this stretch. By this time, the issue is pretty well resolved.
Yeah, he felt pretty good. I chirped him to the head of the stretch, and he went on. I never touched him or anything. He done that all on his own tonight.
Did that dead heat and world record time in his second start take a little sting out of him, or to just tighten him up a little?
Well, really, that was a lot more than I expected we'd go that night down there. And it didn't hurt him that much. The week off in between, I was more worried about it, but then he trained back good. But the mile he went last week was unbelievable if anybody watched the whole race. That's when I knew he was really good.
This horse is unbelievable. He's an incredibly tough horse after the campaign he went last year when he won $1,007,000.
That's right. And just like last week, everything went against him, and he still tried. He was only beat like a half a length. And I had him every place. I shouldn't have had him all in the whole mile, so it wasn't his fault last week. It was mine.
No, we seriously doubt that. There aren't too many times it's Buddy Gilmour's fault. On the road again, back on the road again, and what are the plans with him?
Well, he's got to qualify for the Levy and the Graduate and then the World Cup. He's got to race every week. I think he's only got one free week from now till late fall, if everything
Going to give an easy campaign till December?
Till December, hopefully, yes.
Buddy Gilmour back in victory circle with On the Road Again.
An invitational handicap.